What's up, guys? This is a pink Zaku, that is a red comet, and this is Master Grade Monday. Let's get after it. Alright, guys, so today on this Master Grade Monday, we're going to take a look at the... You can't read it. Let's just be honest. But it is definitely a red-ish Zaku. And it is, of course, Chars Zaku II from Gundam. The Gundam, yes. I got this thing a couple years ago. This was probably the... Yeah, actually, no. It was the first Zaku I did. Because I did this guy, then I did the Johnny Ridden, or Raiden, however you pronounce it. I don't care. So, did this not-so-red Zaku. And you guys see what I mean here in a little bit. And if you can hear the leaf blowers in the background, I apologize. It's that day. You know. So, we got Master Grade box here. We've got really nice artwork right there of the Zaku. Come in close, you can see some either ship or colony destruction happening right there. You got Bandai logo right there. Bandai 2007. It's an old one, guys. It's an old one. So, we come over to this side. Principality of Zeon Char as an customized mobile suit. Not custom mobile suit, but it is what it is. You got obligatory front and rear shot there. It's looking very majestic and Zaku-like. You got action pose right there where he's shooting a bazooka. That's just very, very classic. You got weapons. You got a Zaku rifle, bazooka, and He-Hawk. And this is one of those cool things I was telling you guys sort of about on the goof, where you get the piping kind of all sort of laid out together. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but, you know, you kind of get used to it. You got markings. Ugh. I'm really not a fan of the markings. You got the ransel, which I guess is the backpack. I don't know, that weird word again. Sole is the bottom of the shoes. You got leg. You got lift. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. That was a thing. I never used that. Huh. Okay, so we come down here, of course. MS-06S Zaku II. Yay for Master Grades. And there was no BandaiHobby.net yet. I really do like this. I like that just a single mono eye peeking out there. Come over here. You got main camera rotation. I really do dig this. You got shoulder movement. Yeah, of course you do. So things move. You got waist movement. It can do things. And come here. Head. Head does things. You actually get two different types of commander crest, depending on which one you want to do. You got the weird cockpit sliding mechanism. I honestly have never understood what this was for. You can get out one side or the other. I guess it has a passenger side door. I don't understand that. Actually don't even remember how the heck the cockpit's open, so we'll figure that out as we go. I really dig this crouching pose. You can get a little bit Char. Yes, you do. And side armor, it just moves. Yay for that. And of course, you get the obligatory picture of what's all in the box. Now, this thing probably came with dry transfers that I did not use, so I used only the stickers. Mind you, this was still early days of Shoki building. So here you have, warning, do not stick Char in your 15-year-old's face. And you got a little PSPE, ABS, little symbol of dewiness, and then a little guy with a toilet. And you come down here, 3,500 yen, roundabout, you know, $40, thereabouts. Illustration is by Tenjin Hidetaka. That's awesome. You, sir, do great work with the pink Zaku. But unfortunately, it's upside down. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the case and check him out. And now we have the Zaku II. The classic, not quite red Zaku II out of the package, or out of the display, realistically, guys. And I wanted to show off a couple things before we really got into the rest of it. So, just opening up the box, I hadn't messed with it in a while. Here's the runners that have that cool little, like, gantry lift thingy. I never did build it for whatever reason. I guess I just wasn't interested. Maybe I'll do it now just for fun. You can see all the little hydraulics, and you get the cool lift arms, the little car bottom here. I guess these are the wheels, technically. It's pretty neat, honestly. I'm surprised I never built it, but I probably will, just for fun now. And now something else I had in the box, which is something, a project I never got around to finishing. These are some cool builder parts spikes. I really do dig these things. So you get them in multiple designs, stuff like that. And you get multiple bases, multiple spines. Now, this is for a very specific project that I've never started, but I do have the kits to do it. So it's going to be kind of a weird custom kit bash along with some other things I wanted to do. I actually have a few of these cut out, as you can see. So I'm going to put those away so I remember to do that one day. It's a cool custom Master Grade Zaku I wanted to do. But here's the dry transfers I never put on. Now, honestly, considering the stickers that are on this, I probably want to go and do the dry transfers because I'm not a fan of the actual stickers that are on this. And we'll look at it here in a little bit and I'll show you why. But these are actually pretty cool. I like the actual Principality of Z on there. I'm assuming that's for the shield, being how big that is. And then you got some cool warning stickers all over the place. You got the Zaku II right there. A12. Yay! Anyways, that's cool. I'm glad I still kept those. Now you also get the other options for the helmet. So because basically a Zaku is a Zaku is a Zaku, you get the standard Zaku helmet without the commander fin, and there's your alternate commander fin. So I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's just Chars only. You guys know more about the UC than I do at this point, so it doesn't matter to me. But just wanted to show off those extra options because everything else is in fact on this guy already. Now he is having an issue standing. His ankles are a little bit weak and those hips just want to fall out from under him. Don't you fall over there, Charboy. So if you want to take a look at it somewhat up close, you can see here on his Heat Hawk I have some nice custom paint. So you got some silver, some gold there, and a nice little brushed silver effect for the front of the Heat Hawk, of course, because I didn't know that it's supposed to heat up. And then on the actual Zaku rifle, same thing, some gold, some silver, and a little bit of a black wash, kind of just making it look a little bit different than the color it already was. I do like that. And of course, the bazooka on the butt. Same treatment. I'm going to go ahead and remove this just because it's kind of annoying, but yeah. So same kind of blackish wash with some gold and I believe some silver on there somewhere. We'll look at the weapons a little closer later on. I'm going to take that off. But this way I can show you guys the detail here on these stickers. And you can see probably right off the bat why I don't like them. They stand out like a sore thumb. Like the backing on it just sucks. There's been other ones that really don't stand out this bad. These do. They're not great. I'm just being totally honest with you guys. So you got all the like immense amount of warning stickers on the legs. And you gotta remember they're meant to go on this curved surface. It's not like you're working with a Gundam that's mostly flat. They're not great. They really aren't. Now mind you, I was not, great at nub removal back then. So this was this was definitely early days. So I didn't sand down any of these nubs. The boosters, I did what I could, get rid of some of the nubs there. I did actually add some shading. It's going to be a little hard to see, but there is shading right through there. I did it with just the, you can see it better that way, with just a panel line marker, just kind of shading it out. And you've got some gold detailing right inside the actual boosters there. Come down to the bottom of the feet. I didn't do anything but panel line. I'm surprised I didn't do those. And here you get more of the stickers that stand out. And they're so bad, especially on the red. Like, I just wish they were cleaner. Like, they just didn't stand out. But, I mean, that's more my fault than anything, guys, realistically. I totally take responsibility for that. Now, you do get these cool either 2.0 or 3.0 hands. Because this is Zaku II 2.0. So, but you get the massively articulated fingers, but you get... Actually, these are the 2.0 hands because they don't have the tab. So, pull the weapon out like so. I'm trying to remember... No, okay. No issues with this one. I think it was a Johnny Ridden that had breakage. I will say this guy did have problems with things breaking, and they were entirely within the shoulders. You guys can see right inside there, that shoulder is very much broken and super glued together. So it's not going to get a whole ton of articulation. It can still move, but it can't accordion out like it's meant to. Now, if I remember correctly, the interior of this shoulder it did the exact same thing. If you guys can see right inside there, it all split. Now, I don't believe I painted it, so I don't think it was the same deal as what happened with the Master Grade Gundam wing kits. It just very weak old plastic. This is, of course, an old kit from 2007, and I didn't build it until like 2014. So it's 7 years old at the time, so just not great. I mean, overall, the actual suit looks great because the Zaku is a Zaku. It just looks good. And of course, it's not a high mobility type, unfortunately, like the Johnny Riddens, but it is still very nice. Here are these hoses. you do get the cool hose effect. So the center part is like a very soft, almost a rubberized plastic, and you slide the rings over it. You clip them off the runner, and you literally just slide them down over to the next bit. And that's a really cool feature. I do love that. To do that up here, and on the legs. Actually, I'm sorry, no, the legs are a spring. This one I hate. I will say that. I hate doing that. But I think, yeah, okay, the spring is connected by two little thingies on either end. It's a very annoying thing, but at least it still holds up very nice. I will say, I don't know if this is actually the color he's supposed to be, because you see the HGs, and they're not this light salmon-y color. They're very much way more red. They're closer to what the chest is. Now, I get that it's supposed to be two-tone, but can anyone tell me why it's this color? Is it a mistake, or is it actually supposed to be this color? Yep, actually I did do some silver wash right there on the weird mouthpiece. Now, one of the cool party pieces of this kit, and I don't remember if I showed it off on the Johnny Ridden or not. Let's come up to Master Grade height here. Watch the eye. That's right. You get a cool geared mechanism that turns the eye with the head, and I love that. Mind you, it's not a ridiculous turn, but it is noticeable and it is neat. Now, that is just like a clear-ish red sticker there for the eye. Probably would have painted it in another lifetime if I thought about it. Now, the chest, if I remember correctly, yeah. So the cockpit opens up like that. Now, I think I totally forgot about this on the Johnny Ridden. Let me slide that open so we can actually see. I do believe there's a Char in there. I can actually get it open. It won't stay open. How annoying. And I'd have to open up the backpack to really get in there. Let's see here. Aha! There is a little bitty Char. And I did, in fact, paint him. It's not a great paint job. It's just with Gundam marker. As you guys can see, at least his legs are red. Now, I doubt I can ever get him out of there without taking it apart. But he is in there, and he is painted. Actually, that's officially the only cockpit. It's the only pilot figure I have ever painted, realistically. And I can't get that close. Let's see here. There we go. So, whether or not I can ever get him out of there, oh well. That's one reason why I never paint the figures, because you're probably never going to see them again. Well, let's go ahead and do articulation. We saw the head. It can rotate. The eye, of course, rotates with it. You can probably go all the way around, but it hits resistance around about there. So I don't want to go all the way around. I'm scared I might screw something up, because now he won't turn back. Come on. Okay, just go all the way around. Now I probably screwed up the entire eye system. There we go. Good enough. Let's not mess with it again. Alright, shoulders can go all the way around. Mind you, I'm being very, very gentle with this. Now, he does have the cool accordion style shoulders that retract all up into the chest, so he can get one heck of a shrug like that. This one's a little bit more or not quite coming out as far, but that's because I can't move that shoulder armor. That's actually very nice. So this part is going to be very limited, and I'm scared, honestly very scared, so I'm not going to push that too much further. So normally you could rock this up and out of the way a little bit, and then you would get a lot more upper arm articulation like so. Let's see here, I can do it this way. On this one, maybe. Honestly, I'm very scared that something's going to break, guys, so I'm being very careful with these shoulder armors. Like, I'm not worried about the main joints breaking or anything like that, just the part that's holding on the shoulders. So we'll skip the high teacher. Just know that the standard one should be able to do it. Now you do get, of course, your bicep rotation, very nice and clean. Double jointed elbows that have this cool little elbow pad that does move a little bit when you boo it, like that. Okay, that's just ugly. It's not messed up. You do get cool little, whoop, I'm not even looking where I'm going. Cool little piston action going back here on the back of the arm. Waist articulation. It has some. You can do ab crunch, like so. Okay. He's got to be able to rotate a little bit, right? So the side armors here do move out of the way. To accommodate that, you can rock like so. Not going to mess with it too much. Come down to the legs. Have a quick look-see. I don't believe that they rock out of the way. No. Okay. So you do get some nice Jean-Claude action there. Not too crazy, but it is a Zaku. It's all good. You do have the nice big round thighs. Who doesn't love a big chunky thigh? That's right. All right, so you can get some nice rotation here at the top of the thigh. It doesn't go all the way around. It's restricted by something, and you guys know I'm not going to push it. It's an old kit. I'm not going to push it to where I think it might go. You do, of course, get double jointed knee action here. A little stiff, but it does go. So he can actually kick himself in the butt, and you got some nice knee articulation there. I do like that. Very careful. That one feels funny. This one moves just fine. That one feels strange. I don't want to push it. Ankles, you have some. You can rock forward like so, and you see the little armor disappears. I like that. You do get toe action like that, so he can stand at a really ridiculous, like so, blah. It's all good. You know what? I've always liked the Zaku feet. I don't know what it is. The two-tone nature of it, almost like a big rubber sole kind of. I've just always dug it. And of course he does plant fairly well. The hips kind of want to let go a little bit, but now taking a quick look at the accessories. You have the gun, typical Zaku rifle. I just did whatever. Extra coloring to it. Handle moves this way. The sight moves like so. I did paint it with a little bit of metallic green, and you have metallic gold here. Now, if I recall, this should come off, but I don't believe it's gonna. Okay, it did. Okay, I was thinking to plug the other way, so it actually just plugs in like so. Now, I thought that this would tab in somewhere else. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of a totally different kit. You guys tell me down below. But he does hold it just fine with the little tabs. So he's got that kind of hand where the tabs are in the hand. So very much like the 00 kits. Oh yeah, by the way, wrist articulation, finger articulation. It's all good. Skip that over just entirely. We'll just ignore that and just move right on. Though, as always, I guess I didn't have him really holding it. And the hand does not want to tighten up very good. So he's just going to prop it like so. Yeah, he's not gonna. He's gonna be a butt. Come on, Char. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Fingers are very loose. There it goes. Tabbed in. It's actually kind of difficult to get that tab in. Those fingers are worryingly loose. So you can get a nice pose here. Stay. And we already pointed out the Heat Hawk. I think I did a decent job painting this, because I don't think anything on here is its original color. I think I painted it with a dark gray here. I take it back. This is original gray. Everything else, not so much. I like the pommel. Always have. I thought he had a little clippy that would go right in here, but I guess it's this on the butt. I guess you can plug it in a couple different places. So you can do his Heat Hawk plugged in on the butt, I guess. If he wants to. There it goes. So, like so. I think that's a good look. Not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't talk about the backpack. I love this red. This is a good red. And I've got some details there. And the boosters move. This is one of the worst silvers I've ever had. You can see it almost looks furry. Just bad. Just very bad. Okay, now we have the big old bazooka. So this one is like the standard bazooka, not the giant other one that the Johnny Ridden had. So you get all the fun gimmicks of a bazooka. If I can get that open. And you get green right there. I don't know if that was a sticker or not. Obviously I painted it, but I don't know if there was a sticker. Probably wasn't, and I just wanted to add that. And he can hold this just as well as he could. Anything else that doesn't want to rock, I don't want to mess with it. But it has the two different holding positions, so he can, push it up over his shoulder. I never actually display him using it because I hate trying to pose these things. But you can, of course, plug it right in back here. If I can get it to come down. Sometimes these things are annoying. Actually, I'm not sure it's going to do it with the Heat Hawk in the way. So we'll put the Heat Hawk on here. It's backwards. I don't care. It's supposed to go the other way. I don't really care. And there we go. And I do know now something I wish I had known then. If I had had some ultra thin or super thin cement, it would work better than the super glue I used to fix this guy. Believe me, I know that now. So it's really, really rough in the spots that had to be repaired, but you know, it is what it is. This is a great kit, guys. If you don't have a Zaku 2, get one, like realistically. I know Dan the Plastic Man has never done a Zaku 2.0. He needs to get one because they're that good. Now, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and grab the other Zaku 2 so we can see the comparison between a high mobility type and the standard kind of Zaku. So obviously you get the giant thrusters on the legs, but essentially everything else is identical. Of course, the backpack's different. And I love the fact that this one had the two-tone spikies. You know, that's actually what's really cool about it. That's also why I got that spike kit for this. So you can actually add some custom spikes. They do just kind of insert in place of the old ones. And here he is with his main rival, the Gundam. So, and obviously, I don't mess with this guy outside of his pose. That's why he's always in the cool flying the core fighter pose. But, you know, mortal enemies have to fight each other. Now, I will say, next week, guys, if you guys want, we can take a look at the next major evolution of Char's mobile suit. Since we already looked at the new Gundam, we can look at its main rival, if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments down below. But that's going to be it for this Master Grade Monday in the Char Zaku II 2.0. Make sure you guys check out the Master Grade Monday playlist. As always, check out all those videos. Look at the Shoki Quickies. And, of course, the Shoki Nerdcast. We just did the Shoki Nerdcast episode 2, but also we did a tribute to Adam West. Now, the problem with that is, of course, the fact that there was a copyright claim on it. But I'm working on that, guys. But go ahead and check that out. There'll be a link at the end and in the description down below. And if you guys haven't seen it just yet, I made an announcement video for starting my Patreon. Go, guys, and check that out. But that's going to be it. And you guys always keep on building.